Hey everyone, I'm Dave Melillo, and I'm a solo artist, and I play guitar. So when we were driving down from New Jersey to come here to Norfolk, we saw all these trucks with chickens on them, and you know, it wasn't like they were kept very well either. They were just like kind of strapped down onto a semi, and for like I guess a city kid like me, like that was a really big, like kind of like a shocking thing, you know. There was a band called Goldfinger. I mean, huge animal rights activists. They got me into being a vegetarian and all that stuff. And they had a video on one of their CDs called Open Your Eyes, and it was all about how like the animals are stored and treated and how it's like, you know, like they're just in a box. I've never seen up close and personal, so for me that was like kind of like the first time. There's no reason why like the beaks need to be cut off or like they need to be thrown in like hot water. There's no reason for that, you know what I mean? If it takes like 5 seconds more to just do it humanely, do it, you know what I mean? And there should be something done so that they do that, you know? That's also a no-brainer, you know? People shouldn't treat other living things like that. When I started being a vegetarian, when I dropped meat, I dropped like 20 pounds. I got like a lot healthier. It's just been like a lot easier. I used to eat, you know, a lot of like hamburgers and hot dogs and just, you know, gross stuff like that. When you eat that stuff, you kind of like feel it. I don't, like, with the stuff that I eat now, I don't really feel it as much, and it just feels like I'm putting better stuff into my body. And I always felt that eating better stuff, you know, whatever you put into yourself, that's what you're going to get out. You put better stuff in, you're going to feel better, you're going to perform better, and all that stuff. So that's what I've noticed over the 5 years of, you know, doing this. On the Hello Goodbye tour, it was really cool because people would make vegan cookies and brownies and stuff like that and give them to Forrest, and I'd always wind up stealing them or something because I think we were like the only 2 guys on that tour who were kind of doing that thing. And Forrest really helped me out, like telling me like where to go to certain places and like what to get and just tips that, because he's been up for a lot longer than I have, so, and he knows a lot more. So it was really cool to like have that kind of, you know, kept me going really. In school, as far as dissections and everything, we didn't have any, you know, activist groups or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't take part in any of it. We did frogs and cats and pigs, and I didn't do any of it, because by that point, that was like 9th or 10th grade, and I was deep into like, you know, the whole thing, and I just wasn't going to be a part of it. And the teachers were totally accepting to that. That was very cool of them. They knew that those were my beliefs, and that's what I didn't want to do, and they didn't make me do it, so it was really cool. As far as animal rights and being a vegetarian and stuff, just got to think about it. There's so much information out there now that just like reading a book and just getting into it any way you can is really easy. And then going deeper, and like you said, PETA and PETA 2 has so much undercover footage of what really goes on with this stuff that, you know, it's not hard to see that it's kind of wrong to do. Not wrong, I hate using wrong and right, but it's just weird, you know, nowadays that you have so many options and so many better, healthier, humane options that, you know, you should probably just do anything that you can to try to help the cause, so to speak.